This is the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. Ever wish you could re-listen to your favorite interview or segment? Do you enjoy hearing older shows for the first time in years? Then the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less is just what you need. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Welcome to this edition of the best moments of the BBQ Central Show in 10 minutes or less. I'm your host, John Solberg, and this episode is being brought to you by The Butcher Shop, purveyors of highly sought-after 100% Australian, non-crossbred Wylarah 9 Plus briskets. And as always, handpicked just for you. The Butcher Shop has been retailing the finest meats for the past 15 years and is run by the father and son team of Kevin and Jordan Green. Every week they are shipping out competition-quality meats to many of the biggest names in the competition scene across the nation. Simply put, teams who use The Butcher Shop win, and win often. Not a competitor but still have an eye for the finer cuts in life? Great news! The Butcher Shop is shipping some of the finest prime, dry-aged Australian Wagyu and Japanese Wagyu steaks to people just like you and me who aspire to be the kings and queens of their cul-de-sacs. The Butcher Shop always has Berkshire, Compart Duroc, Allegiance Duroc, and Prairie Fresh all-natural pork in stock, and again, always handpicked for you. Now you might be saying, John, all this sounds great, but what about the exotic stuff? Well, rest easy knowing the Butcher Shop will get you your next elk steak or camel roast out promptly. Yes, that's right, camel. So let's review. The best competition briskets, check. The best pork selection, check. Giving you a better overall option to cook at home, check. So give the Butcher Shop a call today. 850-458-8782. That's 850-458-8782. Mention the BBQ Central Show for 10% off your entire order each and every time. You can also interact with them on Facebook, facebook.com/The Butcher Shop. Shop is spelled S-H-O-P-P-E. The Butcher Shop, home of the 100% Australian non-crossbred Wylarah 9 Plus briskets. And this is what's going on in today's episode. We're just going to listen to Greg dispel some food myths from back in October the 9th, actually, 2012.
All right, here's the next thing that I wanted to show you guys. These are the top 10 food myths and one surprising truth. Food myth number 1. Pop Rocks and cola equal instant death. Don't eat Pop Rocks with Coke. You could explode like that kid on the Life cereal ad. The mother of all food myths occasionally surfaces to fight zero evidence that Pop Rocks, invented in 1956, can blow up humans. I didn't necessarily think that was actually the case, but just in case, no, it didn't. Didn't kill Mikey. A question or myth number 2: if you're craving a certain food, you're low in nutrient. If it contains, ice cream and bugles for all. Unfortunately, we humans can't discern the presence of individual nutrients in food. A craving for red meat doesn't mean you have an iron deficiency. It probably just means you want a steak, just like us. Myth number 3, absinthe. Okay, real absinthe will make you hallucinate. It's illegal in the States from 1912 to 2007, thanks to part in its reputation for causing hallucinations and criminality. Absinthe is traditionally made using wormwood, a shrub containing the chemical theogen. Theogen does have some pharmacological properties, but you need to drink a pint of absinthe to get a mild theogen buzz. Myth broken. Number 4, eating yogurt can stop travelers' diarrhea. Anyone from suffered from the Montezuma's revenge only be told that eating some yogurt will combat that stomach condition. A New Delhi-based reporter thought eating yogurt would protect him from the local bacteria, but after eating a tempting-looking but evil mango, he learned from the CDC that there is no food on the planet that will prevent travelers' diarrhea. How about beer than liquor, never sicker? I've never understood that one. In college, people would always say it, a beer before liquor, never sicker, liquor before beer, you're in the clear. What a bunch of BS, right? The hard truth is that the more you drink, the worse you're going to feel the next day, especially now when you're getting old like me. Truth, Ruth. Beer and sparkling wine tend to irritate the stomach lining and speed up alcohol's absorption rate, so you might get drunker faster if you moved to hard liquor after you drank beer. but you're not going to get sick if you drink one first over the other. Eating before bed can kill a hangover. Wrong. Absolutely not. Searing a steak or burger seals in the juices. No. This one sounds so awesome that you want it to be true, but folks have tested it and found searing or roasting can sometimes diminish meat's juices. Then it goes on to tell you what searing actually does, which I've told you about 750 times on this show, but here you're getting it from an unauthorized source. Don't believe me now. You can get Alzheimer's disease by using aluminum pots and pans. No. The 5-second rule. Little chestnut rears its head whenever someone drops something. It says 5-second rule. Probably should become the 0-second rule. In a 2007 study, 99% of salmonella bacteria immediately clung to a piece of bologna dropped on the floor by British people. So there you go. Little fun fact for you guys before we move on to the interview portion of the second hour. I knew that searing in the juice is a bunch of BS. Knew it. I could feel it in every fiber of my being. In the cockle regions, nay, the subcockle regions of my very heart. Quickly, before we get to Danielle Domofsky.
There's a little Greg Rempe from October the 9th, 2012. You never know what Greg's going to bring at you. You got to listen to the complete show. To help you listen to the rest of this complete show, Greg has put a link in the show notes to take you to the complete episode. So make sure you get over to thebbqcentralshow.com. If you're not there already, go listen to the rest of this show. While you're listening, check out The Butcher Shop over on Facebook, facebook.com/The Butcher Shop. Shop is spelled SHOPPE. Mention the Barbecue Central Show and you're going to save 10% off your entire order of amazing meat products that are always hand-picked just for you. And until next time on the best moments of the Barbecue Central Show in 10 minutes or less, I'm your host, John Solberg. I look forward to talking to you again soon.